Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Those of you who are new, my name is Evan, also known as the Storm Taco on Instagram. And today I'm going to bring you guys a video. It's been quite some time since I posted a video. I did just recently move, but those of you who do follow me on Instagram know that a lot has changed on the truck. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in that. I'm going to show you guys all the things that I've changed. Just before we get this video started today, I did want to point out that we do have Tacoma Mania merch as well that you guys can purchase if you'd like over at TacomaMania.com. On there, we've got, a bunch of t-shirts, some hoodies, and a bunch of other accessories and goodies that are coming up on there. And I'll give you more details about that as well as we go on through the video. But I want to show you guys all the things that I've upgraded and a lot of the things that are going to be put on the truck and just some really cool insights. I know a lot of you have wanted to know about the discount code with Corbeau seats. I am working with them still to try and get that for you guys. It's just taking a little bit more time. So hopefully by the end of this week, I should have that and I can get it for you. I don't quite know exactly how much it's going to be just yet. We're still in the works with that. But I will give you more information about that as we go through with the video. But yeah, like I was saying, those of you who follow me on Instagram know a lot of the changes that have happened since the last video. So some of you may hate it. Some of you may love it. Honestly, it's a stage in between of where it's going to be right now. So I'll go ahead, I'll get the garage open, pull it in here, and we'll show you how it is. All right, guys, so we got the truck in the garage here, and I'm just going to go on ahead and just state the obvious here. Roof rack is gone, bed rack is gone, and then what do we have here? We've got some 35s. They are the Yokohama Geolandar G003s, and holy cow, are they absolutely insane. And honestly, I kind of had to get these as an emergency because the other day, my 33 all-terrain Pathfinders that were just absolute garbage, I blew the sidewall on one of the tires, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna have to get all new tires, I might as well go big. So what I've started doing here is I did just like cut off the back of the cab mount there. I just basically just machined it off, and I don't really rub on it very much. I do need to knock off a little bit more, but other than that, it fits pretty good. So we'll go on with another update over here. So the front grille, as you can see here, is like the 2.0 version, I guess you could say, like the 2.0 TRD Pro version. I am actually working with Dab Custom Grills right now, and we're actually have this exact same grill here, but instead of it saying Toyota, it's going to say Storm Taco. And it can light up and change colors and stuff like that. I guess I had entered in on their raffle giveaway on Instagram, and I guess I won it. So yeah, it'll be really cool when that gets here. It should be here in about a week or so, and I'll have an install video on that for you guys. I am also currently working with AlphaRex on getting these headlights fixed. For some reason, they are both now starting to hyper flash, and they weren't before. So they've replaced my wiring harness previously, but that doesn't seem to do the trick anymore. So we'll see what's going on there. But you can just like see the poke going on here. It's insane. And they are just like 35 by 12.5 on 17s. So if they had a 13.5, I probably would have done it, but they don't for that size. And then I did for the fenders here, I did end up putting some fender washers in the corners for the front. The back ones have always had, I've just had 3 in them. Let's see here. So we've got that. I don't know, it's kind of got the whole OEM plus kind of vibe, like without the roof rack and bed rack and stuff. But this is where we get to the really, really fun part here. So the reason why I took all those off and Well, I currently have a switchblade bed cover, which is awesome. It locks in place. The reason why I have that is I'm actually getting a Edge Venture camper. It's a lot like a Go Fast camper, but honestly, it is so much better and like half the cost, and it'll have a lot more features and functions. So we're going to be getting one of those, and that'll come up, and I don't think it's quite high enough to where it'll clear like a roof rack. So I ended up just selling the roof rack and just getting that out of the way. And I'll probably end up mounting the light bar pods that I have on like the front of the camper there. I think that'll look kind of cool. So we've got that going on there, which is fantastic. And once I get mine, I am going to have more of the Edge Venture, the campers and stuff listed on the site. So that'll also be cool. And I did actually want to point out some of the other things that we're going to be doing here. That's a new thing as well. The Wolf Box camera. Back when I had the doors off, I wanted to put that in there, and also it like records the inside because I didn't want anyone stealing anything, especially that. But I did just have my right shoulder surgery done, so I decided to put the doors back on. Just one less thing to worry about at the time. So, yep. And honestly, I gotta say, in this Utah heat, it is nice to have doors, so that way I actually have AC. But over here, we've got some goodies that we're working with. We'll start here first. So this is the Edge Venture 4-way air up, air down hoses. And as you can see, mine are dirty because I have actually used them, and they are honestly really awesome. I believe on Edge Venture's website, they're like 120 bucks, I believe. I'll also have them listed on my site here in just a little bit on TacomaMania.com, and I'll see if I can get some discount codes on there for you guys as well, if I can work with them on that. But some other things we've got going on here, and I've had these parts actually here for a while, just never had the time to put them on. But that is the cab mount relocation. So essentially, I believe that's passenger side. So this is the driver's side right here. So if we were to take this, that's essentially what's gonna go right there. So that whole section will get cut off, and then that will go back there. So it allows you to have a lot more clearance. I've had them for a long time, but having people like pay for welding these days is kind of expensive. So I actually ended up buying myself a welder about a month or two ago. And I'm kind of teaching myself how to do it. And I just want to make sure I have the confidence enough and the skill to be able to weld that on there without jeopardizing any failure, things like that. And these are also my limit straps that I have as well for the rear end as well. So that way I'm getting that limited and not going to rip anything. And then over here, this goes along with the bolts for the lower control arms, just so that way, alignment wise, they stay in place. And that's exactly what I have here from Marlin Crawler. I've got their lower control arm brace kit, which is beefy. Like it's insane. And I'm excited to get that put on. That should actually be pretty straightforward. I'll probably get that done in like within the next month, because 35s, I did take them off-roading today just for a little bit, and oh, I can feel the pull. But I honestly, I will say, like, with the 35s, I mean, it almost feels like they're natural, like it should have always been there. Like, sure, I'm a little bit slower than like when I was on 33s, but I mean, steering-wise, it feels pretty good. Honestly, I don't have any complaints so far. I mean, I haven't destroyed a CV yet, but that's probably coming in the future. I am thinking, it depends on how I want to do the front end. Like, obviously the front end, I would love to do the RCLT HD kit from Marlin Crawler, but I mean, that is just so freaking expensive. So, I don't know. I might just mid-travel the front, like get an aftermarket upper control arm, and I might just get new shocks up there. I mean, they're rough countries right now, and rough country they're all right. Like, it's better than stock, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna need to do something there. Let's make our way to the back. Actually, I want to show you guys what I did in preparation for getting the camper. I did put on a pop lock latch there, so that way I can lock the tailgate. I got the spare back there. It takes up the whole bed. But yeah, so this also locks right here too, which is great. I am going to be selling that too though, for when the camper gets here. So anyone in Utah wants a Switchblade, let me know. I think they're like 1,300 brand new. I think I'll let it go for like 8 or 7. So whoever wants it, come get it. So yeah, a lot of that has gone there. Oh, this is also wanted to show you guys. I forgot I did this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna clear this out real quick because I gotta show you guys what I did back here. It's also really dirty because I had the windows down and a bunch of dust got in there. So I'm gonna clear this out real quick and then I'm going to show you guys what I did here. It's absolutely crazy. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so keep in mind here, like I said, it's very dusty back here. So I am working on, I'll get all that cleaned up here in a little bit, but what I really wanted to show you guys was what I've been working on back here. So we've got a tweeter, a 8-inch sub, Rockford Fosgate speaker, but there's more. We got the same thing on the other side too. So yeah, this was kind of like a spontaneous thing where I was just bored, had some extra speakers lying around, and I was like, I could totally add these to the back seat. So as you guys already know, I do have the two, I can't remember if they're 10s or if they're 12s, but the two Rockford Fosgate subs behind these back 2 seats here, and then the amplifiers there. So I just basically spliced these speakers into the doors essentially, so they play like regular music, and then we've got our bass coming from here as well that's linked right into these subs. And surprisingly, the amplifier can handle that pretty well. So I haven't had any issues with it so far. I do need to go through and try and like tuck this vinyl flooring underneath so it's like kind of seamless. But honestly, all I did was just take some plywood that I had and essentially just traced out the cubby that was in here, like the lid on it, traced it out, and then just kind of like fine-tuned it from there, and then measured where I wanted these to be at, and then cut it out. Once I had the all done the way I liked it, I just wrapped it in some suede, some Alcantara, and glued it down. And honestly, it's not too bad, and you can feel it. It's crazy. So I don't know, if you like music as much as I do, it's pretty worth it. So I think that's cool. Yeah, I also did put some like speaker fluff underneath this as well, just kind of fill that in so that way it's not, rattling around a bunch. I did also sound deaden inside of it too, so I had some of that left over. And then I just tucked the wires, like I cut a little hole back here into the vinyl flooring there. I just fed the wire in and it just goes underneath there, and so that way it's not going to get wet or anything like that. But yeah, and another cool thing is I'm also going to try and work with Corbeau here as well. They have like rear bench seats. Let me see if I can zoom out for you guys a little bit. Let's try to go out. Oh, I guess I can't. Sorry. I'm going to try and get a rear bench seat that I'm going to have to like custom make brackets to fit in there. But I really kind of want to have something better back here. Like, I really hate these stock seats. They're just gross. I'm not a fan of them. And also, these are the Rough Country seat covers. I hate them. They're not great, and they just rip like crazy. Like this, I don't even know how that happened. Like, I really don't know what snagged that or something, but it is just absolutely deteriorated. And when the sunlight hits it, you can just see all these black blotches on them just from like, I've had them for a year. They sun fade ridiculously fast. So I don't really recommend these. I would honestly get new, like just actual seat covers, not cheap ones. But in this case, I am just going to replace the whole back there. I want to make an application where I can have it like it'll lock into the back, but I can also get it to swing forward so I can access, I'll just show you, so I can access the subs back here and the amplifier and all that stuff. So that's what I would like to be able to do. But we'll see. That's stuff in the future. But I will say, man, those Corbeau seats are fantastic. Like, I have had zero issues with them. They are great. And then let's make our way actually up front, and I'm going to show you what we've got going on up there. All right, so guys, it is so dirty in this truck right now. Like, I mean, it's dusty. We've got mud on everything in here. So I honestly just need to clean it out. But this head unit here, you guys, I kid you not, has been fantastic. I mean, it is so easy to use. It's ridiculous. And it's literally like half the cost of all the other like major name brands, okay? Like, this thing works. It's got Apple CarPlay. It has the Android Auto if you want that. And it's just perfect. Like, it ties right into everything. It goes right to my amplifier in the back, and it works flawlessly with that. And I liked this thing so much that I reached out to the company that makes it, which is UsTopDisplay. I reached out to them, and they're allowing me to also put this product on my website as well. And we're going to be having the 4Runners up there, the Tacomas, and the Tundras. We're going to have all those on there. If you have another truck or another car that you'd like, to get on there, I can definitely ask them and see if they have them for that model vehicle that you have. But as of right now, that's about what they have there. And they do have varying screen sizes. Like this one right here, this is the 13.5 inch screen. And it's really nice is my radar just kind of like goes right below it where I can just see it when it lights up. And as you've seen in my other video, it doesn't cover these air vents, so you can actually still have access to them, which is just, it's amazing. So I use it all the time, and it is awesome. Like, you can go through and change all your sound settings if you want. You can like change all the sound fonts, whatever you want to do on it. And there is in the like factory mode, whatever it is, or the settings you can go into where it requires a passcode. The passcode is just 0000, just 4 zeros. And it'll let you access that, and then you can change like hardware settings in there. Like for me, when I had this unit, it was way too bright. Like, even when you would dim it all the way down, it would still be too bright at night. And one of my buddies who also ended up purchasing this product after he saw that I had it was able to figure out how to change the brightness setting there. And it was in that setting. Like, if you go to reset it or whatever it is, there are advanced settings, and you can change like all the color hues and everything like that, or contrast. And in there you can change brightness down even lower. So that's what I have right now, is where it'll be lower, and it honestly just works really, really well. I would turn on and show you guys, but the moment it connects to my phone, it cuts off all video. So I'll see if I can get a video for you. I don't know if it will, but I'll definitely take a look there for you. There's another update in the interior as well. Don't mind the saw over there. I gotta cut off some more stuff. But this right here, I don't know if I've shown you guys, is a shifter out of I believe it's the 4th gen 4Runner. It might be the 5th gen 4Runner. But it fits perfectly inside the Tacoma. So I got rid of that gray, silver, and black one, and I popped in this black and white one because it matches everything else in here. So that was pretty cool. I got that off of I went over to TacomaLifeStyle. I mean, all of them are over there. So I went and picked that up from them because those guys are great over there. I've loved working with them. And then as far as the headliner up here goes, actually, I do have the Alcantara to wrap this all black, and that's probably what's going to go down in the next week or so. So that'll be a fun little update there. Yeah, as far as updates go, I think this is essentially all that I've got going on right now. I am just so excited to get the Edgeventure camper because I've been looking forward to that for a long time. It is a new company that just recently started up, but they're kind of entering the game of, providing quality that is just up to par with Go Fast Camper, or even passes that at an affordable price, because we all know right now off-roading and overlanding and just wanting to go out and be in nature is just becoming even more costly as time goes on. So that's just something to keep in mind, that is being worked on. So I'll let you guys know about that and my thoughts on that when I receive it. Yeah, essentially that's an update right there for you. So we'll go on ahead and wrap this up in just a second. All right, guys. So as I said, that's kind of all the updates I have for you regarding the mods and the updates with the truck. Like I said, a lot is to come. And even though these tires were a surprise, definitely to me, but definitely couldn't be happier with it. It's honestly been pretty amazing. Yeah, if you guys do have any questions though, like, leave it down in the comments below. And as I said before as well, on TacomaMania.com, we do have a couple shirts and hoodies. And honestly, everything on there is just for you guys. So if you want to help support it, I'd appreciate it. But keep an eye open on updates, and I will also provide you guys with that discount code as well for the Corbeau seats. And I'll keep you guys updated with that and the outcomes that happen there, especially about getting that rear bench back there, because I know a lot of people want to switch that out. And a lot of people just end up putting individual seats in the back. But I want to try and throw a bench back there because I want to fit more people, and I think it'd be really cool. And plus, they also come with seat warmers. And in the wintertime, everybody needs seat warmers. So, yeah. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And if there's anything you want me to review or try or anything at all, let me know. Happy to help you guys with your build and whatever, helps makes your dream build come true, because this isn't just for me, this is for you guys as well. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and get you your build list, see what you want to do, and go at it and go get it. See you guys.